Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Therapeutic Yoga class today. So we're going to tackle our neck, an entire class just on working on flexibility of our neck, strengthening of our neck, and just managing that arthritis and stiffness that happens with age. So what you're going to need for your class today is pretty simple, something to sit on. So I would suggest a yoga bolster on your yoga mat, but we won't be using the yoga bolster for any other poses or stretches today. So if you wanted to begin your class sitting in a chair, by all means, feel free to do that. The first portion of the class you could perfectly and easily do on the chair. I just picked a bolster today, but grab yourself a strap so we can tackle some muscles and some ribs in a sitting position. Then at your yoga mat, if you're going to start in your chair, go ahead and have a yoga block somewhere near your yoga mat so that you'll be able to use it for head support when we get down to there. All right, so now that you have all of those things near you, go ahead and have yourself a nice comfortable seat, either on the chair or on the bolster. Once you've got yourself in that seated position, just go ahead and start with placing your hands onto the tops of your thighs. Relax your shoulder blades down for a second. Lengthen your neck and settle your chin. And then allow yourself to take your tongue and place it onto the roof of the mouth. And then just close your eyes. So one of the biggest problems with our neck is stress and tension. So most of our tension muscles live in our neck. So we're going to start with a nice, slow, gentle breathing exercise. So with your eyes closed and tongue to the roof of your mouth, take a nice, slow inhale into your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Then slowly exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Inhaling, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. And exhaling, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now gently opening your eyes, maybe blinking a few times if you need to. We're going to start tackling our neck at the very top of our neck. So you have suboccipital muscles there. You have 4 muscles on each side of the very top of their neck. The main culprit for a lot of us for headaches. The interesting thing is those 4 muscles are very intricately associated with the muscles of your eyes. They do not get supplied by the same nerve, but those 2 nerves exit the brain in the same place. So if one is stressed or tight, so is the other, and ditto in the opposite side. So we're going to begin with loosening up the top of our neck by exercising our eyes. So find something nice and steady in front of you. It might be your iPad, your phone, or your computer. And I want you to gaze steady at that for a second. Lengthen the back of your neck and settle your chin. Keep your body nice and still, your neck and head nice and still, moving only your eyes. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, move your eyes to the right. Now hold your eyes there. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, bring your eyes back to the center. Don't let your head move, neck move, or body move. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, move your eyes to the left. Take an inhale there. And then as you exhale, bring your eyes back to the center. All right, we're moving on up. Take an inhale. As you exhale, don't move that neck, but take your gaze upward. Take an inhale there. As you exhale, bring your eyes back to the center. Going downward, take a deep inhale. Don't let your head move. Exhale, eyes only look down. Take a deep inhale. And then as you exhale, bring the eyes back to the center. Okay. We're going to do diagonals. Now we're going to combine two movements together. So lengthen your neck, settle your chin. We're going to start with going up and to the right. Take a deep inhale in. As you exhale, gaze up and to the right. Deep inhale in. Exhale, relax your eyes back to the center. Up and to the left. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, gaze up and to the left, no movement of your head or neck. Deep inhale in. Exhale back to the center. Down and to the right. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, look down and to the right. Don't let your head or neck move. Take a deep inhale. Exhale back to the center. Down and to the left. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling down to the left. Hold it there. Don't move that head to the left. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, coming back to the center. Beautiful. Now we're going to do some gentle movements of our upper neck, which is primarily rotation, to kind of loosen everything up that's left now that we've kind of relaxed the nerve that supplies those muscles. So take a quick look behind you to your right side. So as you turn your head, what can you see the furthest back behind you to the right side? Then bring your head back to the center. Do the same thing to the left for me, please. Turn your head to the left. What's the furthest thing that you see back there behind you? As far as the peripheral view will take, and then take it back to the center. Now, this is the easiest and quickest trick of an exercise to loosen up those muscles of the upper part of your neck. So have yourself in a nice tall seated position. Once you have yourself in a nice tall seated position, lengthen your neck, settle your chin, take a deep inhale. As you exhale, turn your chin towards the right. Gaze back behind you as far as you can. Take your right hand, reach it up and over for either your left wrist or your left knee. You pick which way you want to do that, but keep your gaze back there. Now take a deep inhale into your body. Then as you exhale, literally let your right hand twist you a little bit to the left, but never let go of what you're looking at behind you. Hold yourself right there. Take a deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale in. Then as you exhale, unrotate your trunk first. Unrotate your neck second. Now let yourself blink a couple times there, get adjusted to all of that rotation. Remember, these eyes and these muscles are connected, you guys. Now take a look back behind you to the right again. Look at how much further you can actually see behind you. All you're doing is relaxing muscles that stay tense. You haven't done any manipulations or crazy things to the joints of your neck. You just literally took the tension out of the muscles. Okay, let's do the opposite side. So nice and long with the neck, settle the chin. Spine is nice and tall. Take a deep inhale in, and as you exhale, turn your head towards the left. Now take your left hand, either grab the right wrist so that you can pull on the wrist, or place your left hand towards the thigh near the knee. Take your gaze back. Don't let it move from whatever it is that you're gazing. Connect those eye muscles to those upper cervical muscles. Now take a deep inhale in, and as you exhale, use your left hand to twist your trunk towards the right. Keep the gaze back there. Nice deep inhale into the belly. Exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Unrotate your trunk first. Unrotate your eyes and your neck second. Couple blinks, let yourself rest there for a second. And then take your gaze and your head, look back to the left again, and see how much further you can actually see. It's amazing, right? But it's just the glory of taking something and wringing the tension out. That's essentially what we did with our upper neck on both sides. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to tackle our vagus nerve a little bit. So one of the reasons a lot of us have stress headaches, tension headaches, neck pain is because several of the muscles of our neck are actually innervated by what is called a cranial nerve. So it's a nerve that is directly coming out of the brain, just like the eyes, just like those upper muscles. So one particular muscle that gets very tense and drives a lot of dysfunction in our body, hypothyroidism, hypertension, high cholesterol, all these things, guys, that happen with aging, right? This nerve is part of the culprit to that. So let's take an opportunity today, since we're doing a neck class, to do a little bit of work on our nervous system, which happens to also be in the front of our neck. So if you turn your head, there is a large vertical muscle that connects to the back of your ear and comes down and attaches right to the front of your collarbone. Find that muscle on your right side for me. It's easy to find the muscle when you turn your head opposite. So if you turn your head to the left, you'll be able to feel the muscle on the right. Now, be as kind or aggressive with yourself as you like. But what I want you to do today is I want you to see if you can grab the muscle. Now, there is a big artery called your carotid artery that sits behind that muscle. But the artery wall is very, very thick. So you're not going to cause yourself any harm simply by grabbing that muscle. So now that you've grabbed that muscle, here's what I want you to do. Hold it. Gently allow yourself to attempt to look up. You'll feel the burning. You'll feel the need to maybe want to cough. You'll feel the need to maybe want to swallow. I swallowed and popped the muscle out of my fingers. Take a nice, slow, deep inhale there. And then exhaling out. Nice, slow, deep inhale. And exhaling out. Then bring your head gently back into the neutral position and relax the muscle. Now, if your nervous system is stressed, you've got some sort of internal or external stressor that's bothering your body or your mind, you may not even know it. That muscle tends to be very, very tender. And what you did will make a big difference. So let's do the opposite side. So to find the left sternocleidomastoid muscle, it attaches to the front of the collarbone. It comes back and attaches to the back of the ear on the left side. You want to try to grab the muscle. So when you turn your head to the right, you'll see the muscle. See if you can get your fingers and grab that muscle. Don't be afraid of it. It might be really, really tight. Once you have it, incidentally, your left vagus nerve supplies your heart. So you're treating your high blood pressure right now. Hold that muscle. Gently lift your head up until you start to feel a pull or a burn. If you need to swallow, cough, please let yourself do that. That just means you have adhesions of that nerve and muscle to your esophagus or trachea. Take a deep inhale in and exhale out. Slow, deep inhale in and exhale out. Gently bring your head back. Gently release that muscle. So that's all there is to it. Take a nice big swallow if you need to. Oftentimes we think to treat our nervous system, we have to take a pill. Sometimes it's just actually about treating nerves, right? So that's what we did today. All right, so grab your strap. Let's tackle now more the lower neck area. So just like the sternocleidomastoid muscle is a stress muscle and drives dysfunction in our GI system, our gut, our thyroid, our heart, all of those things. Now let's tackle the muscle that when stressed causes neck pain, causes shoulder pain, causes arm pain. So take your strap, place your strap up and over the right side of your neck, wrap the strap around your right hand, wrap the strap around your left hand behind you, and get yourself in that nice, comfortable position. Now sit up nice and tall, make sure that you're not kind of slumped downward. And make sure that you can feel that that yoga strap is actually on your skin, like exactly where a necklace would lay, because that's where the muscles get the most restricted. It's also where our rib is that causes all of our arm pain, numbness and tingling and weakness, because we have a big nerve bundle that is right where that rib is. So in this position, hold the right hand in front. With the left hand, let your head gently bend over the strap. Then take a deep inhale. And with the left hand on the strap, pull the strap back as much as you feel like you can. Now, take a nice good swallow there. Maybe you need to just take a nice good cough there. Again, if you've got restrictions, any of those things may happen. But pull that strap back as much as you can. Now let's move the head and put some length into that muscle. So take an inhale, lift your head up. As you exhale, side bend your head over to the left side. You may already feel burning. Good. Enjoy that burning. Take a deep inhale in and exhale out. Now let's introduce the 6 muscles to the back that get all jammed up together. So keep your head side bent to the left. Take a deep inhale in. Then as you exhale, turn your chin down into the left armpit. Let it burn, baby, burn. The burning is what you want. That burning is releasing all of the fascial tension between the muscles. Take a deep inhale into your belly. Exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, relax the strap. Take your hands, interlace all of your fingers. Take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, stretch all of those knuckles and those wrists for a second. Take a deep inhale there. And exhale. All right. Grab that strap again. Leave it right where it is on that right side. Now we're going to mobilize that rib. So if anybody has ever heard the words thoracic outlet syndrome, it's a particular disorder that occurs when that rib stays stuck elevated for a really long time. Often us with just neck pain have elevated ribs, but when that elevated rib stays there for a real long time and you get numbness in your arm or your hands, some people think it's carpal tunnel. It's not. It's this problem that we're going to work on right now. So take your head, bring it up and over that strap, so shorten all of the muscles. Now, really make sure you've got a hold of the strap on both sides, because you're going to pull both down at the same time. Keep the head bent, take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, just pull the strap back a little tiny bit so that you feel that there's tension pulled backward. Then take a nice deep inhale with both straps. As you exhale, pull down as hard as you can. You're not going to break anything. I don't care how osteoporotic you are. All you're doing to that rib right now is putting it back where it belongs. Now take a nice deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, hold it there. All right, let's stretch the 2 muscles that attach to that rib. They're called scalenes. Take an inhale, lift your head up. And then even if you have any ability, exhale, side bend your head over. I barely have any side bend. What do you have at home? Hold it there. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale out. One more time. Nice deep inhale in. And exhale out. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, relax the hand from the straps. Take the strap, move it up and over to the left side of your neck. Kind of give your hands a couple little opens and close. Blood flow is what they need right now, because they're doing a lot of work today, aren't they? And then grab the strap in the front on the left, grab the strap in the back on the right. Please make sure that your strap is perfectly in position where a necklace would be. That's where we need to get all of the opening if we want to change our necks, ladies and gentlemen. Hold the strap in the front against your chest. We're going to stretch out the muscles and create length first. So with the right strap, let your head gently bend over the strap. Take a deep inhale in, and then as you exhale, pull that strap back as far as you can. Then inhale, lift the head up, and as you exhale, side bend your head over. Take a nice deep inhale into your belly. exhale out. Okay, now let's add that rotation. So take a deep inhale here. Then as you exhale, turn that chin down into that right armpit. Nice deep inhale into the belly. Exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Then inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, relax the strap. Interlace the fingers. But I challenge you, can you interlace them the opposite way that you did the first time? Us with really ingrained habits, man, that just feels gross right now. Take a deep inhale, and then as you exhale, stretch those fingers up and away from you. Take a deep inhale there and exhaling out. You got it. Open those hands, grab that strap one last time. Let's get this left rib. So as you get your strap in place, nothing's really changed. Remember, the big difference this time is you have to pull down with both straps, not just the right strap. Bring your head up and over that strap. Once you've got yourself right there, take a nice deep inhale into your belly. And then as you exhale, right strap first, pull it back a little tiny bit. Okay, head stays over the strap. Both hands together. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, pull that strap down as hard as you can. Then take a deep inhale into your belly. Exhale here. That's what pushes that rib down, guys. Okay, now let's stretch those scalings that attach to that rib. Inhale, lift the head up. And even if you can, exhale, see if you can side bend it over. Oh boy, do I get a pinch on this side. Take a deep inhale in. Exhaling out. Nice deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the head up. Exhale, relax the strap. Now take the strap, kind of put it around your neck for me, like it's a cool little scarf or something. And then just go ahead and get some nice good blood flow back into those hands. We're done pulling and cranking on the strap, but we're going to do a really excellent exercise to stabilize and strengthen through our neck. So who needs this next exercise? Anybody with poor posture. So that's, 346 million Americans, in my humble opinion, or anybody who's ever had some sort of whiplash issue, car accident, fall, those types of things. This is the exercise you really want to be doing on the regular basis because it allows you to fire up all of the very deepest muscles inside your neck. Okay, take your strap, place it in the center of your neck. So where's the center of your neck? For most of us, it's kind of like where we have wrinkles. Huh? Yeah, so where you've got those wrinkles of your neck, that's where I want you to put it, okay? Then once you have it where the wrinkles are on your neck, I have to tell you a quick story. I was working with a lady yesterday. She's 31 years old, and her son came to therapy with her. And as I was working on her, she was making really funny faces because I was working on her hamstring. She's a runner. And her son said to her, "Mommy, why do you have all of those cracks on your faces?" Because she was making funny wrinkles on her face. I mean, I'm telling you, I laughed so hard I almost peed in my pants. If I didn't do my urinary incontinence exercises, I may have peed in my pants, but I didn't. Okay, I digress. All right. Place the strap where you have cracks in your neck, as that little boy said yesterday. Bring the strap up parallel to the floor. So have it so that it's somewhat perpendicular to your neck. And just gently hold the strap with both hands. So you're not trying to pull your neck forward here. You're just going to provide a little bit of counter resistance, okay? So lengthen your neck, settle your chin into your throat. So really allow yourself to give yourself a double, triple, quadruple chin, whatever you've got. It's all okay. That's what God gave you. Hold it there. Now take your strap and gently start to pull the strap forward, but don't let your neck move. So as you're lengthening your neck backward, you're trying to pull the strap forward. Now keep it right there. As you keep that resistance into your neck, can you relax your shoulders? Can you diaphragmatically breathe? Let's take a deep inhale into your belly. Exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale into your belly and exhaling out. Beautiful. So that's all there is to it. Now, before we change positions and get down to our yoga mat, take your strap. We are done with our strap. Move it away from you. I want to show you really quickly how you can do that exact same exercise anytime during the day that you want to, even without a strap. Okay. So take whichever hand you like. I'm going to use my right hand and place your right hand so that your fingers come to the back of your neck. Now, as you feel the back of your neck, place 2 or 3 fingers against the back of your neck. With those fingers against the back of your neck, take your elbow and gently bring your elbow forward. So your forearm is perpendicular to your neck. Now, in that position, you are using your arm and your fingers as the strap. Now lengthen your neck, settle your chin, and start to take those fingers back there and try to push them forward. All right, now you're engaging those muscles of your neck. You could do this driving a car at a stoplight, right? So you're pushing forward with your fingers, you're pushing backward with your chin and your neck. The best part of doing it with your hand is now you have another hand to do something else. So take that thumb, bring it underneath your chin. And as you bring it underneath your chin, try to pull your chin upwards towards the ceiling. Now, not only are you getting the muscles of the back of your neck, you're getting the muscles of the front of your neck. Take a deep inhale there. Exhaling out. One more time. Nice deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Beautiful. So you could do it with one hand, one part of the day, do it the other hand, the other part of the day. But believe me when I tell you, that's probably the most important exercise any of us need for our necks. All right, let's just move our body a little bit before we get down to the ground. So allow yourself, even if you're in the chair, to take your hand to the side of the chair or the side of the bolster. It doesn't make any difference which one you're in. On the left side, then take your right arm and bring it straight out to the side of your body. Take a nice deep inhale, lift your arm up, and then as you exhale, bend the left elbow, side bend over. Turn your armpit nice and high upward towards the ceiling. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin, and gaze up. Now take a deep inhale into your belly. Exhaling out. One more time, nice deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Inhaling, lifting all the way up. Exhaling, dropping the right hand down to the chair or the bolster. Left arm out to the side of the body. Take a nice deep inhale, lift that arm up. As you exhale, bend that right elbow, reach up and over with the left side. Turn that left armpit up, lengthen the neck, settle the chin, maybe even gaze up if you like. Nice deep inhale into the belly. Exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Inhaling, lifting up, exhaling, relaxing the arm down. Okay, guys, take yourself down to your mat if you're not already there. Bring yourself into hands and knees pose, bolster. You're done with it, so gently move it out of the way. Make sure as you're getting ready to hit your yoga mat that you've got lots of space all the way around your yoga mat because we're going to be doing something called arm circles. Arm circles mean you need mobility and space all the way around. Then allow yourself to come onto your hands and knees. As you get onto your hands and knees, check in that your knees are hip distance. The feet are straight behind you. Hips are stacked up on top of those knees and those wrists are directly underneath those shoulders. Index fingers are pointed forward on that yoga mat. Thumbs bring them all the way inward. All right, lengthen that neck, settle that chin, gaze down towards your yoga mat. Cat-cow, an excellent spinal mobility exercise, but a really good mobility exercise for the neck once we've done everything that we already have. So take an inhale, sink your belly, lift your tailbone. Really focus on squeezing your shoulder blades. Lengthen your chest and neck upward, gaze up. Then as you exhale, push between your shoulder blades, pull your abdomen in, tuck your tailbone under, lengthen the back of the neck, chin all the way into the chest, gaze into your belly button. 2 more times here. Inhale, sink the belly, lift the tailbone, squeeze those shoulder blades, lengthen that neck and look all the way up. And then as you exhale, pull that abdomen in, really spread those shoulder blades, tuck the tailbone under, lengthen the back of the neck, chin into the chest. One more time here. Inhale, sink the belly, lift the tailbone, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those shoulders, lengthen the neck and look all the way up. And then as you exhale, pull that abdomen in, tuck that tailbone under, spread the shoulder blades, lengthen the back of the neck, chin to chest, gaze into the belly button. Okay, sit yourself back into your child's pose. Take your time. Sit bones to heel bones. Have your belly to your thigh, your chest to your knees. Slowly drop the crown of the head down onto the floor. Slowly soften the elbows down. Support anything that needs support. Take a deep inhale into your belly. And exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Wonderful. Now bring yourself back up onto hands and knees. Once you get there, take your right hand and reach your right hand all the way up to the left corner of your yoga mat. Then take your feet and sweep them slightly to the left side. You should already feel that stretch somewhere in the side of your low back on the right side or rib cage. Walk your left hand so it's right at the edge of your yoga mat. Take a deep inhale here, and as you exhale, pull your abdomen in, tuck your tailbone under, sit yourself back. As you sit yourself back, let yourself drop your left elbow onto your yoga mat. You want to feel this stretch into your right armpit as much as you can tolerate. So push the hand down into the yoga mat, sit back, tuck that tailbone under, take a deep inhale into your belly, and exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale in, and exhaling out. And then inhale, bring yourself up. Line your arms back up into your tabletop position, and then take your left hand all the way up to the right edge of your mat. As you're doing that, slowly start to walk your right hand to the edge of your mat. Take a deep inhale here. As you exhale, tuck your tailbone under, arch your back, sit yourself back, drop your right elbow down. Really feel this in your left armpit. Now tuck the tailbone. Oops, I forgot, guys. Sweep your feet a little bit over to the right to really get it even more. Take a deep inhale into your belly. Exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale into your belly. And exhaling out. Wonderful. Inhaling up. As you get yourself back into tabletop, slowly drop yourself down onto your belly. Now, listen. Many of us have difficulty doing puppy pose. So if you have difficulty doing puppy pose, doing a modification to Sphinx pose is almost as good. So I just want to show you in Sphinx pose what you would focus on. And then we're going to talk about what to do with puppy pose to make it a little bit easier. But if we're treating the neck today, we better be doing one of these, right? So have your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Index fingers are pointed forward. Lengthen the back of the neck, settle the chin. Now in this position, all you're going to do is take that inhale and squeeze the shoulder blades together. As you exhale, spread them apart. That's what you would do. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, spread them apart. One more time. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And exhale, spread them apart. Beautiful. Take your hands, bring them underneath your shoulders, tuck your elbows in. Nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, push yourself all the way back into child's pose. Rest yourself in your child's pose. Get yourself comfortable. Allow yourself to lengthen the back of the neck, take that chin into your throat. Gaze straight back. Take a deep inhale into your belly. And exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. All right, puppy pose before we do our arm circles. So bring yourself back up onto hands and knees. Now, wherever your hands are underneath your shoulders, drop yourself down onto your elbows. So you're already in an inversion, all right? So you're already in an introductory puppy pose. So in this position, your goal for puppy pose is to try to take your chest bone, your sternum, towards your yoga mat. So for you, it might be that you just take your arms wider to the yoga mat and you slowly try to lower your chest down towards the floor. Maybe for you, you can get your elbows all the way off your yoga mat and actually get your chest to the floor. Wherever you are, check in that your hips stay stacked on top of your knees. Full puppy pose is to drop that chest to the floor and bring the hands all the way up to the top of your yoga mat. Take a deep inhale into your belly and exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale into the belly and exhaling out. Wonderful. Slide those hands back underneath those shoulders. Push yourself back up onto your hands and knees, and then drop yourself down onto the left side of your body. Grab your yoga block so that you've got a head support as you lay yourself down on your side. Now, arm circles. Arm circles are one of the best exercises that you can do to take the tension out of your neck. So the idea behind an arm circle is that you're stretching your shoulder and your rib cage in 3 planes of motion. So I'm going to show you the easy version of arm circle today. You'll still have difficulties if you have a tight chest, tight shoulder, tight rib cage. But I think it's the easiest version for most people to be able to tackle if their bodies are stiff and their neck is sore. So here's what I want you to do. Check in that your yoga block is supporting your head so that you don't have yourself in a nice deep side bend of your head. Then take the bottom arm, that's your left arm, and grab your top leg. So your knees are stacked at hip height. Your shin bones are lined up with the outside of your yoga mat. And then once you have that, take your right hand on the floor in front of you. Now, an arm circle, there are several components to it so that you don't cause injury trying to get yourself better. Number 1, the head goes where the hand goes. If you keep your head still and you rotate your arm around your body, that's a surefire way to irritate your neck and your shoulder. So wherever your hand goes, your head goes with it. Even if you can't see it, just take it in the direction that it needs to go. Number 2, when you bring your arm up overhead for an arm circle, when your hand gets up and over your head, you need to turn your palm towards the ceiling and pull your shoulder blade backwards. Then you can continue the arm circle all the way behind you if your fingertips can touch the floor. All right, so let's give this a try 2 times. Let's see if we can do it with a nice, good breath. So fingertips in front of the floor, in front of you. Take an inhale, lift the arm all the way up overhead. Hold your breath, turn your palm, pull the shoulder blade down, gazes up and back. Then as you exhale, rotate that arm all the way behind you. Wonderful. Let's do it again. Hand in front of you. Inhale, bring the arm up and over the head, hold your breath, rotate the palm, shoulder blade back, gazes up and behind you. Exhale, rotate that arm all the way behind you. Beautiful job, guys. Take that bottom elbow, take that top hand, nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, push yourself up into a seated position. Take your yoga block, bring it to the opposite side of your yoga mat, and then allow yourself to lay down on your right side. Nothing's changing here, so allow yourself to get those knees into the position of hip height. Shin bones line up with the outside of your mat. Head is supported somewhat with a yoga block or something. Right hand, the bottom hand, go ahead and grab that top left knee. Now let's practice the components here. So left hand is on the floor in front of you. Allow yourself to take your gaze with your hand always. Move the hand up and overhead When the hand is up and overhead, turn the palm up, pull the shoulder blade down, gaze goes with. Then slowly rotate the arm all the way behind you. You've got it. Let's do it 2 times. Start with the hand in front. Take an inhale, lifting all the way up. Hold your breath. Turn the palm, pull the shoulder blade back and down. As you exhale, rotate that arm all the way behind you. Beautiful. Hand in front. Inhale, lift it all the way up. Turn the palm as you hold your breath, shoulder blade back and down. Then as you exhale, rotate all the way behind you. And then gently bring your hand back in front of you. Take your yoga block, move it away from you. Slowly roll yourself over onto your back. Once you get yourself over onto your back, allow yourself to rest your low back in a resting position. So maybe go through a tuck tilt for a moment. Pull your shoulder blades underneath you. And then take your right knee to your chest. Take a deep inhale in, and as you exhale, pull your knee into your chest. Take that left leg and lower it all the way down on your yoga mat. Take a nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, pull that right knee up and into your chest. Now, right foot. Place the right foot onto your left thigh, left hand to the outside of the right knee, right hand out to the side of your body. Take a nice deep inhale here. Then as you exhale, start to gently spinal twist as the right knee goes towards the left. Pelvis, low back, and rib cage sequentially lift. Right shoulder blade stays on the yoga mat. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin, and turn your gaze towards your right hand. Take a deep inhale into your belly here. And exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Then inhaling, bringing your head back up. As you exhale, slowly start to derotate. Rib cage, low back, pelvis, then hip and knee. Place the right foot on the floor. Slide the left leg up. Bring the left knee to your chest. Nice deep inhale into the belly, and as you exhale, pull that knee into your chest. Take the right leg, slide it all the way down your yoga mat. Take another nice deep inhale, and on the exhale, pull that left knee nice and deep into your chest. Then lower the left foot onto the right thigh, right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand out to the side of the body. Take a nice deep inhale here, and then as you exhale, start to bring that knee across the body. Allow the pelvis to lift, the low back, the rib cage, left shoulder blade stays engaged on the yoga mat. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin, turn your gaze towards the left. Take a deep inhale into your belly. Exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale in. And exhaling out. And then gently bring your head back to the center. Start to derotate that spine, shoulder blade, rib cage, low back, pelvis, hip, knee. Place the left foot on the floor, slide the right leg up. Okay, now, before we get into our resting pose of Savasana or corpse pose today, let's lay here and let's do that neck stabilization exercise one more time. No strap, just hands. Try using the opposite hand that you did in sitting. So for me, I'm going to use my left hand, take 2 or 3 fingers behind the back of my neck. Place my elbow perfectly upwards towards the ceiling so that my fingers and my elbow run perpendicular to my neck. Lengthen the back of my neck, settle my chin into my throat, and give myself a double, triple, quadruple chin. Then take my right thumb, place it underneath my chin. Now lengthen the neck, settle the chin. Gently push your head down and into your yoga mat. And try to lift the elbow up towards the ceiling and feel that beautiful contraction of muscles. Now that thumb underneath the chin, try to lift the chin up, but don't let yourself lift that chin up. Take a deep inhale into your belly. Exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Release the thumb from the chin. Release the arm from the neck. Gently lengthen your neck, settle your chin. Rest your arms down and beside you, shoulder blades underneath you, and then slowly lower the heels down to the corner of your yoga mat. Take your tongue rested onto the roof of the mouth. Take your eyes, gently close your eyes. Take a nice slow deep inhale into your belly, followed by a slow exhale. Slow deep inhale in, and then followed by an exhale. Now just let your body be nice and still, nice and relaxed. Feel the length in the back of the neck, the relaxation through the muscles of the upper and lower neck. Let yourself just naturally feel the breath going in and out of your body, being an observer, not a controller. So can you observe your breath without changing its breathing rate, volume of breath, intensity of breath? Keep your body still. Observe your breath. And when thoughts and emotions and to-do lists and tasks and what's next all come into your mind, kindly accept it and say, you're going to need to wait a minute because I'm observing my breath. I am here and now with my breath. Then start to wiggle your fingers and your toes and do some circles with your wrists and your ankles. And when you feel ready, you'll let yourself slide one leg up, followed by the other. And then gently bend your elbows and let yourself roll to your left or your right side. Rest there for a moment. Normal breath. Observing it, finding it in a different position. And then when you feel like you're ready, on an exhalation, using your bottom elbow and your top hand, gently push yourself up into a seated position. As you find yourself in that seated position, easy pose, no bolster or chair underneath you this time. And gently bring your hands to the center of your heart. One last time, lengthen the back of that neck and settle that chin. Place that tongue to the roof of the mouth and just gently close your eyes. Take a deep inhale into your belly and exhaling out. Namaste. The highest in me salutes the highest in you. Thank you for joining me today.